Florida Bulls, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the... The Tulsa Golden Hurricane. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So USF's offense will get first crack at it here. They'll try it over the left side. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy...
Oh, he's got some space. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Looking left. Intercepted in the first drive. Aims for the pick. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's going for it all. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Backed up now. Here's second and long.
No, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. All the way back to the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Looking downfield on first down. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
Quarterback showing you some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick on the opening drive of the game, but he was able to turn the page right away. You can't let that bad play affect you, and they're letting him throw it. They're being aggressive, and he's proving that he can still make good decisions here. He can find the open target and deliver strikes.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Got it behind the line. It's Wiggins. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw, it's Alford. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Lining up to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Second down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Playing the running game as he's got the first down.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
The Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to sling it on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Nimrod. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Bulls are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to run for it. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm, but after that last...
Breaks into the open. The 30. The 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, South Florida.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. He'll bring it out. It's Allen. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Golden Hurricane to the line, facing second and short. They'll give it to the back. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
Looking downfield, it's Alford. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Yeah, you just love to see that from the quarterback. I know it's a big third down, and more than anything, you want to throw a completion, keep your offense on the field. But when the defense wins and nobody's open, you got to just tip your hat, throw it away. And now a big decision coming up on fourth down.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. He's up to 107 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance.
From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Well, the quarterback led his target too much on that outbreaking route. I think in the future, just trying to put it on his front shoulder makes it a lot easier to make the catch.
The give to the back. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. There he goes! And he works his way forward and finally down at the 15. Tulsa trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Alford. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Back to pass. Throws to the back. Makes the grab, it's Allen. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Allen. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just moments ago, the Golden Hurricane stuck in its own end, and now they're generating some momentum. Makes the catch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. Looking for a man. It's Alford. Caught close to the marker. It's Johnson. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11. Just moments ago, the Golden Hurricane stuck in its own end, and now they're generating some momentum. Makes the grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. Just moments ago, the Golden Hurricane stuck in its own end, and now they're generating some momentum. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
And finally, the offense strikes, man. Puts a drive together, gets points right at the end of the 1st half. Kudos to their defense keeping them in it. Now you got some momentum. Figure some things out at halftime. Right back in this ballgame.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Picks up the 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, South Florida.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Brown has it. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Bulls will kick it off to start the second half.
Tulsa, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the third quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the locker room. You had time to discuss what they're doing, what of our plan of action is now moving forward, Palmer. They might have caught them off guard a little bit. They know they should have made some adjustments.
Yeah, you had a chance to regroup and go back and think about, okay, where do we think we have our best chance of success in this game? Which side of the offensive line can we run to? Which guy can we throw to hopefully now have a much better second half?
Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. And they're not on the same page there.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Looking to throw, it's Alford. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
The Golden Hurricane to the line, facing 2nd and short. It's a draw. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Tulsa moved the chains by keeping it on the ground. They might go right back to it here. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Just moments ago, the Golden Hurricane stuck in its own end, and now they're generating some momentum. With the run on 1st and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Tulsa! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, big update in a top 5 game today. Georgia is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These dogs have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to Florida. We'll parachute back into your game, fellas, if anything changes in this heavyweight battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a
Turning it on! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making them.
Fella, you can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
The give to the left side. At the 35, he's loose. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 22 after the huge pickup.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the single back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go to the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulls.
USA, number 21, with the carry.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he puts it down the middle, and the lead is 3 here in the final period. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Quarterback running on the draw. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Really nice 1st down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. Looking for a man, it's Alford. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. A little screen to the running back. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit.
It's a running room. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulls!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Wants to throw. It's Alford. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. Back to the ground game on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. He's looking to throw. Sets up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And man, that is not the 3rd down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down now.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to keep it in the air. That pass is incomplete.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Back to pass, it's Alford. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the fourth quarter.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Give to Brown. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Bulls line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to throw on 1st down. A strike downfield. Turning on the Jets. The tap. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. We've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all...
Breaks into the open. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's McLaughlin. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum, and what's your confidence in your quarterback? Because you've got 4th, you're in field goal range, but you've got the weapons to get one more completion and ice this thing. So do you kick the field goal, or do you go for it?
Headed to the end zone. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, USF!
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach, and that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Allen. And the returner will be dragged down. The Golden Hurricane Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. To the air, it's Alford. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Wants to go up top. Fires complete on the crosser. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides. Tulsa wasting no time. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Third down coming up.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Spins away from the defense. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They want to run it left here. There he goes. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
And the Bulls, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. The Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on.
Touchdown, South Florida. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. So you think they shouldn't run up the score like this? I remember an old story of one coach telling the other one, I only coach one team, man. It's your job to stop me.
Yep, I like that approach. That should be your philosophy, but that doesn't mean you don't remember that. You have a turn later on, a lot of times, when your team's better, to do the same thing, to return the favor, and then make him forget that.
He'll return it. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. To the air, it's Alford. That's caught. It's Johnson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Guys, this is a really good way.